Without water, the Anglesey Golf Club doesn't exist. Grass needs a few things to grow, and water is one of those things. That's the essential element.
When drought hit, we were closing ovals, and the impact of that alone really hit home. Where my kids playing their sport now, so, well, they may not be. That changed people's minds about the way they use water.
So our business, we make craft beer, so water is a pretty core ingredient to that. So to be connected to a water source that's so fresh is a really big part of the identity of our product.
There's a large percent of our residents that don't have mains water. It's really tough out there during those dry spells. I know my colleague I was working with last week was complaining about the argument he had with his daughter because she's spending too long in the shower.
When we do use water, we've got to do it with a regard to where we're taking it from and making sure that we care for them properly by not overdoing it.
At Scotsman's Hill we've been using recycled water now for over 20 years. It's really critical to our business, and without it we wouldn't have been able to expand.
That drought showed us the importance of water. When there's a crisis, people understand or they try to learn more. People's behaviour did change.
Wadawurrung people have a deep connection to water. It connects us to our creation stories, connects us to all things living and each other.
You go in a situation where you've got restrictions, you learn a lot of lessons. I think the things that were learnt certainly enabled us and our staff to look at where water is wasted.
90% of the water that we use on site is reclaimed water, and so that's since the birth of the Northern Water Plant. Water is our lifeline.
The Barwon Ministerial Advisory Committee is concerned about water in our area because we've got an increasing population and a decreasing supply of traditional water sources.
Water's extremely valuable to the town for not only residential uses but commercial uses. Also for our environmental, we've got some great rivers, lakes, creeks.
Water is almost invaluable to us. It's integral to growing food.
What we've seen over the last number of years is a significant decline against our 30-year averages in rainfall and inflows into our storages. We've made some significant investments in water infrastructure in our region, but now is the time for Barwon Water to lead us to the next discussion about water for our future.
The whole world, like everything revolves around water. Maybe if we lost it, then we wouldn't really have a world.